The Superior Iron Man. Let me explain. The Axis event was a Marvel story where good guys and bad guys switched moral principles. Tony began a pet project in San Francisco, where he created an app known as Extremis 3.0. This app turned the user into perfection, but this was only for those who downloaded the app. This created a divide in the city's population until Tony took away the Extremis from everyone, instead making them pay $100 a day to use it. This led to a large amount of crime and Daredevil confronting Tony, only for Tony to embarrass Matt. Daredevil still opposed Tony, so Tony forcibly gave Matt the gift of sight. But this was temporary. So as Matt's sight left him, he still fought against Iron Man, finding out that Tony doesn't actually give the Extremis through the app, but instead he tainted the water supply, and the app is simply a way to trigger it. Tony could not let this get out, so he trapped Matt in his new suit, then removed Matt's memories of the past few days and making him bedridden for an unknown amount of time.